Yeah, in that the hands, because I wasn't wearing a bra. I hate wearing a bra. Um,
Skinnier than me.
but but here's the thing: is that hand literally has a Cats Lives Matter emblem.
Skinnier than me.
But but here's the thing: is that hand literally has a Cats Lives Matter emblem on it, over something that I just don't want you guys to see. Um, but tell me how I'm about to have a fucking baby.
If you're about to have a baby, then I've been pregnant for 9 years.
No, you don't still see it. Do you really still see it? No, you don't. Okay, you kind of do. Fuck. No, you don't. But here's the thing. You want to get me into a live. You want to drag me into a box, right? You want to literally summon me. And you want to tell me, or no, not tell me. You want to ask me when I'm due. When I'm due. Or no, not tell me. You want to ask me when I'm due. When I'm due. I'm curious about that.
Old horse face here doesn't see it.
Horse face girl, you're fine. You're fine because trust me, if you look like this, you'd be fine. What you are, you're fine. Or you'd look like this. So fucking chill on me. And I mean that. Chill. I think this might be my crash out live. Like my
They want to
final.
come after me for my looks, but I've lost 30 pounds in 7 months. Try me.
This is how does one acquire that figure? What, mine? Apparently acquiring my figure is to be a sugar baby, is to be addicted to multiple substances. Fuck. Allow homeless people to live with you. I don't know, just be crazy, I guess. That's how you acquire my figure. To be the water tower figure, you just gotta be a full blown cunt and suck dick in the back alley. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, the tires from the calories of the man. Anywho,
Someone wants a box. My phone. Why can't I like? Who's a mod in here? Can you accept that request? I can't. It's not letting me click on it. Hallie, no. Poop. What
sorry.
the fuck are you about to say?
Well, because every fucking thing I said in your fucking chat got filtered. I was talking about Miss Unknown. I said, how does one acquire that figure? It wasn't yours, Shittles. I was talking about fucking Miss Unknown. I don't want to be in your box, but I wanted to fucking clarify that
You're
shit.
fine. Chill.
One word. Schmegma.
Yeah, you shouldn't have told that story earlier.
I know, it's Hallie After Dark. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a little. Ugh. What are you doing?
That was a long time ago, okay? I was 23. I was 96 pounds. I was on a lot of substances, okay? Don't judge me.
Oh, here, Jessica, I got you. I'm not gonna be live for long. I said I only had 30 minutes because I really only do. Tomorrow is going to be a fucking day for me. Um, we're going back to the Midwest, baby. I don't like sitting like this close to this fucking light. Midwest, baby. I don't like sitting like this close to this fucking light though. Like this light's kind of like
It's a little aggressive, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's really fucking aggressive. Like, let me move away.
It's aggressive.
It's hurting my eyes. So, what I missed tonight? What happened? What's going on? Give me the deets.
Well, Witty Roomba, I was up in a box, because I'm trying to lay low where I know that where people won't allow me to be disrespected in their life.
Yeah.
So I'm laying low, and I had to go pick up my house mom. And so I left the live and I left TikTok to go pick up my house mom. And I come back, and said friend, who's controversial, so I'm not going to say their name, was like, Hallie, what's the deal with Woody Roomba? And I was like, well, she went after all of us earlier for no fucking reason. And I was just trying to be fucking kind. And she goes, yeah, I figured she was trying to follow you because you had left, and within 2 seconds she came in. And I've never seen her before.
In here?
No, in her life, in my friend's life.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, well, months ago, I'll tell you how I started to learn about who Winnie Roomba was. A couple months ago, I saw a live with Winnie Roomba, who was acting very much like she was today. And I went up there and I said, if you need resources to get help, I can help you. This is my field of study. I care. Kind of the same gist of what I said today. So I left the live because someone was calling me saying that an old friend of mine, who I don't fuck with, but I don't want anything bad to happen to either, because bad karma, was having a mental breakdown on live. And I was like, I know what it's like to be clipped, and that to be your weak moments to be used against you forever in eternity, right?
Yeah.
So I was calling her, texting her, trying to get her off live. Then I went up in the live, in her live, to talk her down from this breakdown. Well, then said person and her group of friends, including HJ, went in a box and drugged me for 3 hours while I was at work, calling me a psycho, calling me this and that, whatever, is what it is.
The normal things that you are. Yeah.
Yeah, normal things that I am, and I've never claimed to be perfect or not a little bit crazy or messy,
I'm fucking with
I'll
you.
always,
You know that.
listen, I am accountable for my actions, and just like the other day, there was something that happened. I lost my best friend over it because I was honest with someone about who was streaming and clipping things, and it happened to be my best friend. But I'm not a liar, and I'm not going to be made out to be a liar. Well, I fell asleep not knowing anything, and I get woken up to 14 missed calls on different social media platforms. And I'm like, the fuck is going on? They're like, oh, your best friend is in a live talking shit about you and lying and throwing you completely under the bus. And I was like, wonderful. So these people call me and they ask me the question, and I'm honest. So, yes, I did wrong things, but I owned up for mine, and I was honest, and I gave them the answers they needed. So at least I have my dignity and integrity. While this person, unnamed but is deemed to be diplomatic and sweet, is
You're talking
not
about
so
Sweetbriar
sweet.
Kelly Sweetbriar.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna name it because you're not.
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be kind. I'm trying. But about a month ago, she said, if you try to leave me, I will ruin your life.
Nerdy Nike, what the fuck are you doing in here?
So that's kind of what's been going on this week. But actually, you know what? I'm just gonna let it go. I got out of it with my dignity, and that's all that matters.
Nerdy Nike, I invited you to a box. Join a box.
Uh-oh.
Join a box. Like literally, this is where you can get all your frustrations out. You can say all the shit that I see you write in the comments. This is all the shit that you can get into a box and say to me. Nerdy Nike, are you still really close with tattoos? Will you get tattoos in here, actually? I would love to have tattoos in a box because I would love to ask questions about PAGs. Like, I would fucking love it. Like, I would love to just, like, listen, if everything about me that's so factual that's out there, everything about Hallie that's so factual that's out there, I would just love everything to be blasted. Like, I would love it. Like, I would love it for people. I would love it because it's just like, hey, your opinion matters 100%, right? 100% your opinion matters. But the thing about it, though, is that you guys literally form an opinion on what you think you fucking know. You think you know.
Mm-hmm.
You think you know my life. You think you know what I'm on, substance wise. You think you know what I do. You think you know when I sleep. You think you know what I eat. You think you know who I sleep with. Y'all are fucking wild. Wild.
Accurate.
Because you don't know shit about me.
And if someone doesn't claim value to you anymore, they're disposable, and it just needed to be dumped off to someone else.
I told you that, Hallie.
Mhm.
And I didn't mean that disrespectfully when I told you that. I literally meant it because
No, I
it's
know.
what was said to me.
Yep.
And I firmly believe that's what he, like how he views friendships, how he views people. And
Disposable.
I'm sorry if that was hurtful. I'm sorry.
No, no, it doesn't hurt me because the people that matter, like you and a few others, have gotten to know the new me and we've gotten to state our piece and apologize, and that's that. That's the end of it. But what other people think of me is not my business. And if you think I'm a liar,
When I tell you, he posted a deceased child. He literally posted a child that passed away from SIDS, Polly, aka Paranormal Polly. If anybody remembers Paranormal Polly, it was a mod for Scam. They were really super close, like really good friends. He posted her child and he created a storyline that her child passed away as a symptom of her being addicted to math. And I can't say if that's true or not. I can't say it's wrong. But the fact of the matter is that that's what he runs around with after he literally posted the child, a picture of the child on his platform. Wild to me that all of y'all think I'm trying to make that about me. It's not about me. It's the fact that he did that to somebody else. He also showed a pilot, that meme again, the one about 13, the one that everybody threw a fucking fit up over, and like I was still kind of like comical and collected about it because again, a meme is a meme to me. Looking at it on paper, looking on like my screen, my feelings are gonna be hurt. My feelings are gonna be hurt when you literally like do something to me or like I have a relationship with you. And that's the only reason why it hurt by 13. The meme that 13 made about me was not okay. I hated the fact I even showed it. But that meme, what Florida Man did, what he did is he literally erased the words. He erased the substance that was on the ashes. Because again, that meme was made in reference to me being ashes because I'm a Jew. Is that he erased the words, he erased the substance, but he showed the picture referencing a child that is no longer here with us. And I just don't know. And like, I respected that live today so fucking much up until the end. And there's no hate on Shannon, no hate on Lady Luck. And it's not even the end. It's what y'all fucking coward ass bitches decided to fucking do. And I'm gonna call y'all motherfuckers out. Because and this is what I caught. And anybody can tell me I'm wrong. You can tell me I'm wrong. I don't care. Y'all really, Moonbeam for 1, Dora for 2, Better Days for 3. Y'all really sat up there talking to all these motherfuckers, right? Because that's how I feel like you guys call them as motherfuckers. And I actually kind of like I actually really like Shannon. Like, she's funny as fuck. Like, I don't know, I just don't give a fuck like when people don't give a fuck, right? And this app is supposed to be fun. Megan. I like leather and lace. I've always liked leather and lace. But y'all sat over there, not the one I just named, Moonbeam, Dora. You sat over there, specifically you, Moonbeam. You sat there and you said all this shit, right? You got called the fuck out on it tonight, right? Better Days, you called them out on it. Dora, you called them out on it. But y'all had nothing to fucking say when y'all were in her fucking box today. You wanted to wait for some drama, some entertainment, all this shit. Literally all this shit. I don't know. Something about that just like it screams clout chaser, clout chaser, clout chaser. Tell me if I'm wrong, but whatever. I'm tired. I have 10 more minutes and then I have to go to bed. I'm trying to plan this like exactly right. I really am. Hallie, have you ever moved out of an apartment before? Yeah.
Yeah, a few times.
So I'm moving out of here, but I'm only taking my clothes and my dog.
Hmm.
I'm out.
Yep, it's the best thing to do. Start over.
Well, I'm not trying to start over. I'm not wanting to start over. It's just that's what's happening. But
My phone just said heartbreak detected. I know. um,
I'm gonna have to hire people. They're gonna have to come in. I mean, I don't have a lot of shit, but like they're gonna have to come in and like remove everything. You know, my shit, like my furniture and whatnot.
yeah, I made a executive decision, um, and so did my therapist, that we're trying to fight for my insurance company to authorize 6 more months of me in sober living,
Yeah.
which unfortunately means 6 more months away from my cat. However, she's not going to know the difference. She's well taken care of. She's happy. Um, but I would rather make sure that my behavioral health is stable before leaving that safe space, because my behavioral health is what leads to my problems with substances. So I am totally all for anyone doing what they need to do
Oh, this
to.
isn't Hallie. This isn't for me. My dad had a stroke yesterday.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So, I was on the phone with my dad. Like, you must have missed that part of the live earlier. Um,
I don't think I came in yet.
yeah, probably not. My dad had a stroke, and I'm 13 hours from home. Um, I have nothing where I'm currently at tying me down. There's nothing here holding me here. I'm not on anything now. Like, I'm good to go. Um,
Right.
and so I talked to my dad today, and my parents don't like to tell me the full truth of things because they don't want me to get emotional. They don't want me to be upset, right? where I simply flat out asked my dad point blank and said, Dad, do you want me to move home? Do I need to be there? Like, do I need to be there with you? And he said yes. And that's literally the only answer I need. It wasn't a justification of, well, Squirt, like, like I would love for you to be home, but I know like you're living your best life, like anything like that. Not at all like that. My dad told me yes. Just yes. So we're going back to the Midwest, baby.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I lost my dad 14 years ago.
I'm sorry.
So I understand needing to take care of a parent, even though I was extremely young. Um,
It's still not something, it's natural, but like being that young, that's not natural.
he
Um,
was 39, I was 15, and taking care of our parents is what we're meant to do, no matter what age we're at. And yeah, a dad as a daughter's number one. Um,
gosh, hold on one second.
Losing my dad was uh, one of the triggers that started me on painkillers in the first place to numb it.
This
What a
is
handsome man.
this is tonight because I wanted to make sure he could move his face.
Hmm.
And like if you can't tell, I'm crying up in the corner. And I just wanted him to smile.
Yep.
And I give up a lot of freedom moving back home. I don't know if I explained earlier a little bit because I don't want people to think like, oh, she's moving back home to live with her parents. I'm not. I won't be living with my parents. I'll be living like half mile, 0.7 miles away from my parents. But yes, I will be over there every day. I will be there for dinner every day for sure. Um,
That was my dad.
I'm sure you do. Oh, Hallie.
Yep. Me and my dad. He was stage 4 already in that picture. He was 34 years old.
I'm sorry, Hallie.
I'm not trying to make it about me.
No, no,
I
no,
know
no, you're
I
fine.
know what it's like.
No, you're fine because like the loss that you've gone through, losing your dad, like I'm not prepared for it. Um, I'm just not. Like I'm not. Um, sorry, Nellie's trying to make her bed right now.
No, you act like a cat. You're literally acting like a cat nesting.
Lay down, baby. Lay down. Lay down. You're fine, baby. Lay down. Um, and so I'm not. I know. Like we all grow up like knowing we're eventually going to lose our parents. But I don't know because I've always said this: when my dad goes, I go because he's the one person I go to. Um, my parents like, and Hallie, you don't have to stay up here for this. Like this is just me venting. Like my parents,
No, I want to.
my dad especially, like my mom is so spoiled. Like my mom grew up with a hard life, but like my dad is spoiled her like beyond comparison. But my dad raised me to be strong. Like he like I like the way I act is because of my dad. Like I literally, my personality is my dad. I am my dad. I look like my mom and I act like my dad. My dad's just a little nicer, I guess. Um, for real, for real. But I I can't imagine being here without them because like my dad is like the one person I call all the time. And I feel like when I move, like this is like where I'm facing this now. Like first off, I gotta go home and make sure he's okay, right? But me being down here in North Carolina, this was like my move down here to like prove my independence, like to show like, hey, I can do it. I'll be fine. Like I will be okay. But then I'm sitting here and I'm 33. I'm not married. I don't have kids. And those are things I want in life, and they are truly things I want in life. It's not that I can't have kids. It's not that I'm just like not being married for whatever reason. I was in a fucking 10-year relationship, like, and then followed by a 4-year relationship. Like, if I wanted to be fucking engaged, like, I could have made that fucking shit happen. Like, I choose to do these things because I have something to prove to myself, and I have such a and I have it to prove to my parents, like, I'm good, like, I'm okay, like, you raised me strong. And, I don't know, moving home, and I'm not saying moving home, like, me moving back to, like, my hometown, like, makes me, like, weak, or makes me, like, bad, or I'm in a bad spot, because I know what I need to do to be there for my parents. It makes me feel like, just like I'm like I let him down a little bit, and it doesn't matter either way because like I'm supposed to be there because he's sick right now and whatnot. But like I'm just over it. I'm done with it. I'm good. Like I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm losing a sense of independence right now. Um, but who's to say? Who's to say? Maybe I'll live because I'm moving into one of my parents' rental properties. Like that's where I'm moving into. So like I'm not living at home. Like I cannot live at home. Me and my dad will not get along. Trust me. You can't have two of the same people living together. Um, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Well, I will tell you what you have with your parents is a blessing in and of itself. No
My
matter how long
parents are
it
fucking
lasts.
amazing. Like they're amazing.
I fear the day, and unfortunately, it's going to most likely be sooner than normal people. But I fear the day that I lose my mom because I'll be an orphan. And
You'll be an orphan. Stop it.
I, when you, I've already lost half my soul. That's the thing. Because losing, well, actually, the two, the two people in my life that ever saw anything truly good in me, no matter how horrid I was acting, um, are gone. And I have to live every day um, a very sliver of myself. I had to move out on my own when I was 16. I had to raise myself after 15, basically. And it's been a scramble. I've tried. But I'm here for you. I understand in some regard.
No, 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 no. Like you just like you shared like a really big thing right there. Like you've had to raise yourself, but like you have people like your parent. Like I don't know. It's really. I don't like you just shared. Like I don't want people to give up on people. Does that make sense? Like I don't know, cause like, cause Hallie, you are worth it.
Thank you.
You are worth it. Like, you are worth it.
When you met me, that was 3 weeks after I lost my aunt. And that was my last person that ever, I don't know, made me know that I wasn't a complete and total fuck up. And I was a very, very broken soul at that point. And I still have broken pieces. Hold on. However, the life that I have built in the last 8 months is, sorry, I had to back up my car and it has a stupid sensor that's really loud.
At least you can drive, right?
Yeah. At least I didn't fuck that part up. Could have. But yeah, no. But anything I've built in the last 7.5 months was because I did the damn thing. And I needed to know that because I have always relied off of a partner or living with my mother or anything like that. But the thing is I'm less than a year away from my 30s. And I needed to wake the fuck up and grow the fuck up myself. And I just want you to know that even though that time is going to be extremely scary when that does happen, unfortunately, because the most natural part of life is death. But hold on one second.
Are you working with Florida Man? Because he does Dick Dash. You know that, right? Dick Dash and Uber Meets. If you ever need them. We need to coin that term. I'm just saying.
Okay, sorry. Yes, I am doing DoorDash. Okay, it's my side job, but I also have a regular job and I go to school. So there's that, and I don't live in my car by the grace of God, right?
I don't give a fuck what you do. Like, I don't care. It's none of my business. I don't care. It's not my business.
No, I'm kidding. Like, I'm grateful for what I have. I'm truly grateful. But I just want you to know that even though it feels impossible, that inevitable that's going to happen one day, me and a lot of other people are living proof that even though it's hard, you do make it through.
Yeah, but like the way you're speaking to me right now, and I want to make this very clear. I know, and I don't assume, but I feel like I kind of am. I need to take my glasses off. I'm not gonna be able to read comments. Sorry. I truly won't be able to read comments. OG, make fun of my eyes all you want tonight. Make fun of my eyes all you want. But the thing is that they're so concerned about me. They're so worried about me. Hallie, and everybody in my chat too. You're concerned about me because of a rumor and statements that are being made by an outsider. Do you guys know my daily life? Do you guys know what I do? Do you guys know how much water I drink a day? Do you guys know how much alcohol I drink a day? Do you know how much I put in my body a day? Do you know what I put in my body a day? Do you even know if I put alcohol in my body a day? Please tell me that. That is my point in this. It's not me giving up on myself or me surrendering. It's not me doing any of this shit. Why the fuck are you in my closet? Get out. Now. Get out. Now. I don't know why she keeps going in there. She knows I'm upset, and like she's being weird tonight. It's not me. Like I don't know. It's just like you guys think you know me, and I'll tell you. For instance, I'll give you. So you go right back in. Whatever, do what you want. I don't care. But like for instance, I'll give you Blue. You know Blue, right, Hallie?
Oh yeah.
So Blue hates me all of a sudden, right? Blue hates me. I've never done a single thing to Blue. Never. I was a friend of Blue. I would talk on the phone with Blue all the time. I've never done a single thing to them. And that's where I'm just like, I'm puzzled. Or I listen to these lives where people, they make these statements about me. They call me meth mouth. They call me a meth whore. They call me a meth head. They call me all these names. Where if you guys really fucking took the time to get to know me and actually have a conversation with me outside of this app, you guys would see the life that I fucking live every day. Like it's wild to me. It's wild to me. Because that's not me.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same as what they say about me lately. With the whole you're dope sick. No, I have an upper respiratory infection. God forbid, right?
Well, tonight,
Um.
like on the live, I sneezed like what, 13, 14 times?
Mhm.
I can't wait to see what they say about that. I couldn't stop sneezing because of fucking pollen down here.
Right.
But that'll be something. That'll be something to clip.
Hey, I get nosebleeds every day, but it's not because of anything other than
I don't get nosebleeds. I don't even get nosebleeds. Like that's the thing. Or the fact that like I have circles under my eyes. That's what I showed pictures of earlier. I've always had circles under my eyes.
same. Same.
Like
It's actually like known with because our heritages are similar. I'm Polish. Um, a lot of Polish and Jewish people have dark circles under their eyes
it's just wild to me. It's wild. It's wild.
because they're trying to deflect off their own craziness, off their own chaos. And ultimately, like, you can say what you want about me. You don't know what I do. I can tell you how many times I've gotten a text message from my house mom after being up and down for days, running around, and she'll be like, I haven't heard from you. And I'm like, yeah, I was asleep. And she goes, oh, thank God. Because I'm literally doing more than you have probably, not you, Skittles, but in uh, a general term on this here app, right? Of um, uh, I've probably done more in 7 months than you have in a year and a half, for even 4 years since the pandemic, because you sit here on live all day. Whereas I am acing school and excelling at work and excelling at IOP and excelling at therapy, and you don't know what the fuck kind of life I live.
Yeah.
And you couldn't even dream it up because you're too busy worried about people on this fucking app.
Yep.
Like,
And how we can paint you to be because you fit that narrative that we want you to be that person.
yep.
Because when we paint you to be that person and create that narrative, you literally give the entertainment that we are so desperately seeking.
But I'm not giving into it anymore. You can think what you want about me. You can think whatever.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, when I go home, y'all on a whole like, you'll never understand me going live from when I go home. Because it's not gonna just be me. It's going to be me and my poppy. I call him Poppy. It's gonna be me and my mom. It's gonna be me and Ted, my fucking dad's French bulldog. My Nelly, of course. Nelly will be there, of course. But like, that's the thing. My nephew I will never allow on camera. He might be in the background like clown.
Yeah, the same with Liam.
Yeah, I will never allow him on camera.
Yeah.
Never. But that's the thing. Like, y'all don't think that when my nephew goes to school that I'm not going to be in the parking lot of the high school walking up being like, "Hey, I'm bringing my nephew lunch today." Yeah, cuz I'm going to bring him lunch probably every single fucking day if he'll let me. He won't. He's not 5 anymore. He won't let me do that anymore. Well, but wouldn't it be sweet if he did? But he won't. But like,
Your nephew's probably Liam's age, and I'm just like, how did we get here?
like you're going to see me, and like that's like where I'm in a space right now where I guess in my head where I'm just like, fuck, I'm losing my own sense. I'm losing so much independence doing this. But I have to.
But you know what you're gaining?
What?
The respect of your family.
I'm not losing that. Trust me, I'm not losing that.
And the
Well,
thing is when our family sees us acting different, that's when good things happen. Like Liam is 15 years old, and he's always been an asshole to me for, I don't know, 3 years probably. He's not a little kid anymore, but we were on the train in Disneyland, and he laid his head on my shoulder because he saw his sister as a different person.
Yep. Exactly. And there's so much that, because I was 17 when my nephew was born, and my nephew is like my little brother, right? Because I remember thinking this when he was born. I was like, man, when he's 13, I'll be 30, and I'll be having, like, hopefully I'll be married by then, and he can be like, like the pallbearer, or not the pallbearer, that's a fucking funeral. What's the guy that like carries the ring at a wedding? The ring bearer. There you go. Like, make it a little more happy, right? Oh no. And so, like, he'll be that one. Like, he'll play that role. Well, I'm past 30, right? He's past 13. And it's like, okay, well, I didn't hit that landmark, right, in my life. And so I want to see him grow up, but he's already grown because but I missed, because I was at the age of 17, I missed being there for so many things, but I still had to see him grow up. I did. But I want to be there. Like, I want to hang out with him. I want to, like, I don't know. I want to fucking just, like, bop him in the head every fucking morning when he, like, goes to school. Like, I want to just be like, boop. Like,
I mean, I
want those. I don't, and Hallie, I say this, and like, I want your genuine opinion on this, and I want everybody in the comments, if you can. I don't want to be here having my independence, having my life, right? But also, I don't want to down the road lose one of my parents and regret not being there with them when I'm literally just here wasting time.
Exactly. That's why 6 years ago I moved down here from Washington. I moved 1,200 miles so I could be with my mom. These people don't even understand the level of servitude that I have in my life. Like, you don't understand the things that I've seen and the things that I've done. I was one of my dad's final caretakers from 12 to 14. I was putting nutrition into his I was putting vitamins into his nutrition bag, into his port. You guys don't understand. Last year in March, I was taking a tube and draining my aunt's lungs because she was drowning in her own fluid. I was doing that. And you guys want to come at me about some bullshit when I was drunk? You can all.
Suck a dick is what she meant to say.
Yeah, suck my left nut. Suck my spiritual dick. There you go.
Girl, I don't give a fuck if I get violated on this comment.
But you guys don't even understand the level of servitude that I have to the people I love. Same with Skittles. Like, you don't understand. When I turn this fucking app off, you don't know who I am.
Yep.
You know what you see from a year ago that you want to drag me for over and over and over again because it's fun.
But again, you see what you saw on an app.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see what I was doing in real life.
Yep.
I just feel like I'm like, I don't know. There's just like there's a part of, sorry, I'm going like getting ready for bed. There's just like a part of me that feels like, I don't know, I'm giving up. I don't know. But like, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up because I'm not giving up on my family.
And that's your number one. Because I have so much pride that any level of self-worth I have is because of the things that I've done for my family. My mom had a hip surgery in 2017. You know who was there to take care of her? Not her husband. Her husband was selfish. I put together a commode. I helped her off the bed. I helped her to the bathroom. I helped her do everything. I was in rehab the first time when my brother had his appendix out and my aunt had her diagnosis of cancer. And I stayed there so that I could get better. And just like I'm doing now, because it's all been a process and a lot of trauma and a lot of grief and a lot of loss in my 29 years. But this has these things for our family takes a level of courage that the people that are on this app 24 hours a day will never understand.
Or don't have,
especially for a 14-year-old to be doing these things, and then a 28-year-old learning how to drain tubes. That's some shit, right? That's some shit that is. Some people can never imagine doing that because they're so woozy.
It's not normal. It's not normal.
No, it's not. But I'm proud of it. I'm proud that I did it because I knew that I was a comfort to my people when they were passing through this journey with me. And the same way my aunt took care of me my entire life, I was going to do the same. And you showing my aunt is 1,000 times more a woman than most of you sitting on this app.
I'm sorry, Miss
Unknown
Shoulder. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry, Miss Unknown Shoulder.
No, it's fine. I mean, it is what it is. Ultimately, it is what it is. It happened. Things were said. But you will never take away the bond that I had with my aunt and the woman that my aunt was, and the niece that I was to my aunt.
It was intentional.
Yeah, it was. But you know what? My intentions have always been good. I can say I'm a lot of things, but I've never doxed anyone. I've never showed anyone that's deceased. I've never shown a child. I have never gone deep darky. I'm a lot of things, but I will not do that. Unless you're a P3DO, then, you don't, your life doesn't matter to me.
You're a lot better human than I am.
No, it's not that. It's just, I would never, and, sure, I was in a box with a lot of bullshit when I was drinking, right? And I wasn't the person I normally would be. But I can tell you that my heart is not hardened the way that it is for some people on this app. And I would never want to be the reason someone relapsed
Yep.
or ended their life.
Yep.
Because you know what happens when someone's in recovery for X amount of time, their tolerance goes down.
Yep.
And that one use that you push them to, yep, that one use that you could have pushed them to could ruin them and could unalive them ultimately.
Hallie, you know I have my master's in addiction counseling, right?
Yeah, you and I are going for the same thing. I'm in my associate's program right now, but I'm gonna transfer to a university when I'm done.
That's why, like, it's comical that people, like, come at me for this shit. Like, they think I don't know shit. And, like, it's honestly, hold on, I'm washing my face off. It's honestly heartbreaking to watch people on this app, and I'm not just speaking about me, I'm speaking about a lot of fucking people, because I see it daily. I've seen it with people doing it to you, I've seen people doing it to me. I mean, just a ton of fucking people, right? But the thing is that what people forget to realize is that as an addict, and I firmly believe this, and I don't even know if I'd classify myself as an addict. I really truly don't. Because I don't do the things that you guys truly think I do. I really don't.
Don't say you guys, because I don't understand that.
No, but I mean that though. I sincerely mean that.
Yeah.
But the thing is that when I was in my deep place in my life, like my dark spot, like when everything was going down and I was in therapy and like I was processing my grief and my loss and like all this shit, and I was going through my DV with my ex and like all that stuff. And as that person, maybe I felt that way, I don't truly know, but you realize what the fuck you're doing. You know.
Yep.
You truly do know. And you know what you need to do better. And it's just you don't give a fuck because you don't care about yourself. And I mean that when I say on here, I hate body shaming. I hate shaming people for anything. I really do. Like, if people get to know me, I really don't like attacking people. It's not in my nature. It's really not. Now, I will question you, yes, 100%, but I really don't like attacking. Because it's just like, it's not fun. Like, I never want somebody to feel insecure, because like I've always felt insecure because of other people, right? Like the way people have made me out to feel. And I never want to do that to somebody. And as an addict, like you do because you don't feel good enough and you're compensating for something. And the fact that people get on here and you bash and you bash and you bash people, right? You just bash them for being a fucking meth head, a meth whore, whatever the fuck you want to call me, or whatever, whoever else, or whatever that you think they're going through. And again, I will say this, you think that they're going through. Think, because you don't fucking know them. Is that, do you think that's going to help? Truly, do you think that's going to help? Like, I mean that sincerely. We know what the fuck we're doing. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing to ourselves. We know what we're doing to our family members. We know everything. Like, we truly know. We just don't give a fuck because our bodies don't allow us to give a fuck. And I don't know. I'm so fucking over this app. I'm so over it. I'm so over all this shit. And I don't know, Hallie, did you ever follow that like Nick Harris dude? I don't follow him, never did. I don't know his story. But did you see, so the guy from Graceland, Matthew Aiden Drake, or Matthew Allen Drake, maybe? I don't know. he was one of the counselors who like went there, and literally he committed, yeah, this past weekend. And
Yeah, I saw something about that. I thought it was OD, but
because of yes, yeah.
oh,
And that's the shit that I'm talking about that people don't realize. And if you look at his post from like the past like month, you'll see exactly what this app does to people.
yep. These people are in pain.
And I'm just disgusted. Like, I'm truly disgusted with myself that I played a role in it. But you know what? You can't get the days back. You can only press forward. So you just have to be a better human being. But I have to get off of here because I literally have to go to sleep because I have a flight to catch tomorrow and I cannot miss it. So
Yeah, I'm going to get food and then I'm going home and then I'm going to bed because I have to take my housemates to the Social Security office tomorrow. Because I'm one of the only ones with a card.
a credit card, like a crack pipe.
Car. 4 wheels.
Fuck that bitch. And Miss Unknown, listen, just because I'm sitting here being nice, like about like really serious situations, doesn't mean that when you fucking get doxxed, I can't wait to see your bitch ass crying about it and nobody give a fuck.
Yep. Karma will come around and someone that you love and have lost will probably be put on the screen by someone. And don't cry to me, Argentina, when that happens. And I say that in the term of the song. But yeah.
No, I mean like seriously, don't get mad when I fucking hold a live interviewing your dead fucking family member.
Don't do that.
I would never.
Yeah, don't do that. We're changing
For who?
ourselves.
We're matching energies. That's it.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I would never fucking do that.
But when someone else does it,
It's okay.
don't cry to me. Because I was in Disneyland away from my safe place when you did that. You could have pushed me to a very, very dark place. Thankfully, I'm stronger and more stable than you guys think.
Don't want to beat you up.
No, they don't. I'm just saying.
And stop
You're lucky
recording
that
our
you
Snapchats.
messed with someone stable enough.
Stop recording our Snapchats.
I didn't. I told you what happened.
No, I'm fucking with you. It's okay.
I know. I don't do that. My partner's in New York. I was a cheater in the past. She was nervous. So she looked at my phone via FaceTime, okay? It's not
Listen.
recorded.
Oh, you were on FaceTime? Fuck.
Yeah.
I checked like 5 chats today while I was on FaceTime.
Yeah, I was on FaceTime and she I screen shared and I gave her control. And she looked and then yeah, that was that.
You'll be fine.
But she didn't see anything, but I'm telling you what happened.
You have
I would never.
I was fucking with. That's what I told you. I go. I really don't give a fuck. Like
I know.
It's all out there. Like it is what it is.
But I care because I don't do that.
I know, but it is what it is. And so I'm gonna brush my teeth and I'm going to bed. So
Yep. You do.
later, get it.
Later, Giddy.